Hey guys, Internet Dude here. Well, you heard it, that noise is terrible. Just knowing my experience, with working on cars, I suspect we have a problem somewhere here. It sounds like probably with like the brake, you can't see, but there's a piece of metal here behind the brake rotor. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the wheel off and let's take a look and see if we can figure out what's causing that terrible noise. All right, well, I jacked the car up. I actually didn't take the wheel off yet, but it's just up off the ground. And I was thinking I wouldn't be able to turn these wheels because it was all-wheel drive, but I was, had a brain fart there. So I forgot it's just the rear wheels that lock up when it's in park. But I realized, I can spin the wheel here a bit. So let's just turn the wheel. Oh, did you hear that? I'm thinking there must be a rock stuck. Let's see if I can get some light in there now. So here's the brake rotor. Its general condition is pretty good. It's not uncommon to see those kind of lines in there. And this is a piece of metal that's a brake dust shield that's normally called. And I think we just have a rock in there. But man, it made some wicked, wicked bad sounds when I was backing up there earlier. Let's see if I can repeat that. Oh yeah, see? Like, did a rock fall down or something? That sounds terrible. Oh. I was just thinking, what if that's a bolt? Okay, now I'll take the wheel off. We'll take a closer look. All right, so I got the wheel off, and if I take a look here, give it a spin, just use this to assist me. Like that just sounds wicked. Let me know in the comment down below right now, what do you think the problem is? At this point, I don't really want to, like the next kind of normal step that a technician would probably make is to remove this, this bolt here, which is holding the rotor on, and remove the caliper, and then slide the rotor off. And I don't quite want to do that yet because I don't know the torque spec on the caliper bolts. I don't want to mess that up. I'm not worried about that bolt. That just usually holds it there for the factory for assembly purposes. So my suspicion is that there is a rock or a bolt or something behind the rotor, and probably in that area, like behind here. And because there's cooling fins, you see that they go through, I wonder if somehow a rock is getting caught in there. Let me try to turn it here. See if we can see anything. It's hard to hold the phone in just the right spot. Oh, okay, well, clearly what I'm doing here isn't, let's see if I can get the camera in there a little better. If we could see if there is some kind of foreign object in I can't see here. The one thing I will try, because gravity is going to naturally bring that thing down, I'm just going to try prying it at this a bit. See if we can get that object to fall out. Or maybe see up in there better. No. See, the worst case, if I bend this, it just shouldn't really have an impact on the car's performance. Just might mean more stones get stuck in there. Okay, well, rather than walking you through this whole thing, I'm going to try to just kind of pry at that a little more and come back and give you an update. Okay, so I have my screwdriver just wedged in there. And I took a look and see if I can get you a view here. Get you right in there. If we look down there, kind of looks like pretty much in the center there. There. Oh, wait, nope. Right there. Whatever that is, I think is causing the noise. I suspect it's some kind of rock or some other kind of road debris. So that's my suspicion. I'm going to turn this rotor a little bit more. I'll have to pull the screwdriver out and I'll see if that stuff's moved place, and if it is, we'll figure out a plan to get that out of there. So here's my plan. I removed that one fastener that was here. It's T45 Torx head. So I simply took that out because I thought, well, if I loosen that, like remove that or loosen that, I might be able to pry out the rotor just a bit without affecting the caliper bolts. So I loosened it a little bit, like I took the screw out and I just kind of pried out a little bit, and it did seem to move a bit. So now let's see if we can pry that out. Oh, there's definitely a bigger gap. I'm just going to try turning it here, see if it'll loosen up whatever was in there. Now it's not making that bad noise. Let me try prying again a little bit. Can you see in there? I bet you that little piece is caught on that lip down there. So I may have to get some compressed air or something. I think what I'll do just to spare you this is I'll kind of work away. I'll shoot some compressed air in there, see if I can dislodge it now that I have that gap, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, I've kind of done what I can, I think, here. I tried shaking the rotor. I had it screwed. I was shaking it back and forth. I was trying to kind of pry in there. I had a longer screwdriver that I tried getting up there with. I was able to determine that. Let's see if I can get you over here. So this is the brake caliper here, the brake pads, right there and there. And the funny thing is there is this dust shield. Let's see if I can point there. So there's a dust shield, but there appears to be behind this bracket that's part of the caliper. Don't know how well I can show that to you, but there appears to be a bit of like a hole in there, and the rock seems to be getting stuck in there now, because I've tried a variety of different things and just can't get in there and get at that little rock. And I'm not entirely sure how to take this caliper off, because it kind of looks like you take this bolt and two more bolts corresponding down here, but then they go through the caliper, so it looks like, well, there's a bit of a what would you call it, a mark there, like maybe this is, if you take those bolts out, the caliper is going to come into two pieces. I'm not sure. So I think at this point, I tried compressed air, I tried a long screwdriver, tried a hook tool, I've tried a few different things, and I think at this point I'm just going to put it back together and see how it is. And I have to go to Calgary in a few weeks to get my P100D, so if it can wait that long, I'll just wait, I think. If you guys know for sure how to get the caliper off, let me know in a comment. I may look into that. There's the bolts way down there. One there, one there. Those are pretty big bolts. I'm like, maybe it's those two. I don't want to just start taking random bolts off that may need, very specific torque values and Loctite and things like that. So I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to put it back together and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this video. So please like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. All right, it's the next day. Sorry I don't have my mic, but let's see how it's doing for noise. Well, it's a little better. It's not quite back to normal, but definitely better. I can live with that for a couple of weeks.